Hello, welcome to the channel The Whisper of Light. This is a place to relax and let your mind drift. Today we will journey along Sunlight shore, where the waves whisper and the sound of the ocean soothes the mind. Take a deep breath and dip your hand into the water. And let the story Sunlight shore carry you into a world of calm and light. Lyric walked along the quiet shore where golden sunlight danced on gentle waves. Seashells whispered secrets of the ocean as she bent to listen. Lyric collected a few small shells, turning them in her hands, listening to the gentle crash of waves. She traced patterns in the wet sand with her fingers, feeling each ripple of the tide. Sunlight reflected on the water, and she followed its sparkling trail along the shore. Lyric sat on a smooth stone, breathing in the salty air mixed with a hint of wildflowers. She noticed tiny crabs squattling along the edge of the water, their movements silent yet purposeful. The gentle melody of the waves and the soft whisper of wind created a peaceful rhythm. Lyric let her fingers glide through the water, feeling its cool caress. She closed her eyes, letting the warmth of the sun and the gentle sea merge within her. Lyric wandered toward a small tide pool nestled among smooth rocks, its water sparkling with tiny fish. The sunlight penetrated the shallow water, creating patterns that danced on the sand below. Lyric dipped her hand in, feeling the cool ripples embrace her fingers. Tiny fish swirled around her hand, shimmering like living jewels. A soft breeze carried the scent of seaweed and salt, filling the air with calm. Lyric knelt beside the tide pool, tracing the movement of tiny crabs hiding beneath stones. She whispered softly as if speaking to the ocean itself. Sunlight sparkled on the algae, making it appear as if the pool held tiny stars. Lyric noticed a small hermit crab, its shell glinting, moving slowly along the sand. She smiled, feeling connected to the quiet life thriving in this hidden corner of the shore. The waves lapped softly, carrying distant calls of seagulls and the murmur of the tide. Lyric took a deep breath, letting the serenity of the tide pool wash over her. She leaned back on a rod, watching sunlight flicker across the small ripples of water. The tide pool seemed alive, every movement a gentle whisper of nature's rhythm. Lyric walked along the shore, letting the melody of the waves guide her steps. Each wave whispered stories of distant lands carried from far across the sea. A gentle breeze tangled with her hair, soft as a lullaby from the ocean. Lyric bent down to touch the foamy edge of a wave, feeling its cool embrace. Seagulls called softly above, their cries blending into the rhythm of the sea. Sunlight reflected on the wet sand, creating a pathway of golden sparkle. Lyric noticed small crops scurrying, leaving delicate threads in the sand. She hummed softly, joining the symphony of the shore. A gentle tide rolled in, bringing the scent of salt and tiny seashells. Lyric followed, the watering, feeling the soft waves kiss her feet. Each step brought new pattern of reflections like shimmering art on the sound. Lyric paused, closing her eyes to listen fully to the ocean's whisper. She imagined distant ships, silent and mysterious, gliding across the horizon. The tide pool glimmered faintly nearby, connecting her to the hidden world she discovered earlier. Lyric felt a sense of timelessness, as if the shore existed outside the rush of ordinary life. Gentle waves lapped against the rocks, creating a lullaby to accompany her thoughts. Sunlight sparkled on every ripple, reminding her of small miracles all around. Lyric felt the ocean, gentle encouragement, inviting her to continue exploring. Lyric found a smooth rock near the water edge and sat down, letting the warmth of the sun wash over her. The tide pool glimmered with life, tiny fish darting among the glowing algae. She traced the patterned sunlight on the wet sand, each ripple a painting of gold. A gentle breeze carried the scent of salt and seaweed, mingling with the warmth of sunlit air. Lyric dipped her fingers into the tide pool, feeling the cool contrast to the sun on her skin. Tiny bubbles floated to the surface, etching sunlight like miniature stars. Seagulls glided gracefully above, their shadows dancing on the golden shore. Lyric closed her eyes, letting the rhythmic sound of waves fill her mind with calm. She imagined the journey of each wave from distant storms to this peaceful shore. Sunlight sparkled on the water, creating tiny paths of gold that seemed to guide her thoughts. Lyric felt a deep connection to the shore as if it were a long lost friend welcoming her. The gentle waves whispered softly, telling secrets only the shore and sea knew. She felt time slow, each moment stretching into a peaceful eternity. Lyric trace patterns in the sand with her fingers, each line a gentle meditation. The sun climbed higher, bathing everything in warm golden light. She listened to the distant call of the ocean, each echo a soft lullaby. Lyric felt the gentle rise and fall of her chest, matching the rhythm of the wave. She took a deep breath, letting the serenity of the sunlit shore fill every part of her. Lyric whispered a quiet thank you to the ocean, the sun, and the sunlight. The shore seemed to smile, waves shimmering gently as if in response. Lyric sat in stillness, letting the sun warm her and the waves soothe her thoughts. She felt a sense of completion, the journey along the sunlit shores, bringing peace to her heart. Thank you for joining us. We hope the calm and light of this coastal journey brought you a peaceful moment. Until next time, have a wonderful night, and may the light always be with you.